Viewers, let's tell you about Operation SheeshMahal. Times Network's relentless campaign Operation SheeshMahal has jolted the power corridors of Delhi. The LG has ordered the Chief Secretary to give a factual report in 15 days on our explosive expose that revealed that how 45 crores was splurged, money of the taxpayers, remember, to build a killa for Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Remember, Times Now has exposed how permission was taken for renovation. However, a full-fledged rebuilding was done instead with taxpayers' money. Not just that, viewers, the Chief Minister's residential complex was expanded from 4.7 acres to 7.2 acres by evicting top IAS officers and judges from nearby homes. Today, the LG stepped in and ordered a report from the Chief Secretary into Operation SheeshMahal. The order reads, media reports allege irregularities in carrying out renovation at number 6 Flagstaff House. LG has taken note of these media reports. Given the sensitivity of issue, LG desires all relevant records to be immediately secured, all records to be taken into preventive custody, and after records are examined, a factual report to be submitted in 15 days.
This is a story of the transformation of a humble Aam Admi to the khas ruler of Delhi Darbar. The man who once wore a humble muffler and drove around in a modest Wagoner today envisages himself as not just the Chief Minister but the Raja, Delhi. Let's remind you of the humility this Arvind Kejriwal displayed in 2012 when he was first elected to power.
कल से जिस घर में मैं शिफ्ट हो रहा हूँ उस घर को लेके काफ़ी कंट्रोवर्सी हो रही है और वैसे तो जिस घर में मैं जा रहा हूँ एक 5 कमरे का घर है, लेकिन कल से मेरे कई चाहने वाले, मेरे दोस्त और हमारे जो पार्टी के सपोर्टर्स हैं उन लोगों के मेरे पास फ़ोन आए, उन लोगों के और जो जनता के भी फ़ोन आए, उनके मैसेजेस आए और उन्हें लगा कि मुझे ऐसे घर में नहीं जाना चाहिए। सो मैं ये दोनों घर छोड़ रहा हूँ और मैं सरकार को बोलूँगा कि वो मेरे लिए कोई और इससे भी छोटे घर ढूंढने की कोशिश करे, तब तक मैं से काम करूँगा। हमें तो वो कहते हैं ना सीजर्स वाइफ, तो वही वाली बात है, हमें तो उसके लिए तैयार रहना पड़ेगा। वी हैव टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट स्क्रूटिनी।
But how did his ideals, the humility, get corrupted by power and a key to the public coffers? The project of vanity in the midst of a raging pandemic has been exposed by Times Network in Operation SheeshMahal. From the 45 crore opulence to the renovation not rebuilding farce, all of it has been exposed. Even an 800-year-old monument was raised to make a palatial bungalow for the DJB CEO. Today we tell you a story of unbound greed for personal aggrandizement, which runs totally contrary to the ethos of Mr. Kejriwal and his great movement for change, as he called it.
Let me show you. I'm currently standing outside the officers' flat 4547 Rajpur Road, Delhi, which is situated right behind CM's camp office. And I will request my camera person to come just a little further and show that some sort of construction and demolition work is currently going on here to make way for CM's area to be expanded. The houses of IAS officers, judges, were directed to be vacated so that CM's residence, the area surrounding his residence and office area could be expanded.
The AAP has not just raised the old structure but expanded the CM residential complex from 4.75 acres to a massive 7.2 acres. For this, IAS officers and judges were evicted by the DJP to bring 8 flats and 2 Sarkari bungalows into the fold of the CM house.
This blueprint which will show the area which is going to be redeveloped and built into a larger chief ministerial complex. Now this is where the chief minister resides currently. This is the chief minister's office, his camp, and this is the area that he currently occupies. I'm going to grade it for you. The blueprint shows that instead of this area, which roughly comes to about 4.7 acres, they're going to expand that area and take over the other residential areas which are around it, which happens to be 2 bungalows and 8 flats. All of that have been vacated. So from 4.7 acres, this entire area is going to be incorporated into one chief ministerial complex. What does that come to? That comes to roughly 7.2 acres.
Times Now also access eviction notices served to those shunted out to make more space to house the chief minister. Years back, Mr. Kejriwal talked about humility and fiscal prudence, but today the same man has raised an entire street to build himself this killer of vanity.
The BJP has welcomed the decision of the Delhi LG to order probe and they are saying the truth will come out.
We are thankful to Honorable LG Delhi. LG महोदय के द्वारा ये 45 करोड़ में जब दिल्ली को ऑक्सीजन की आवश्यकता थी तब ये शीश महल बना रहे थे, इसमें 15 दिन के अंदर LG द्वारा रिपोर्ट मांगा जाना ये दिल्ली में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के सुरक्षित होने का एक बहुत बड़ा आधार है. थैंक्स टू टाइम्स नाउ ग्रुप, थैंक्स टू टाइम्स नाउ नव भारत. ही इज वेरी क्लोज टू द जेल अपने करनी के आधार पे. We will continue this fight and we will get the truth. For
LG has demanded that the Chief Secretary submit a factual report on the irregularities that were committed during the renovation of the Mahal of Mr. Kejriwal. We welcome this decision of the LG. The fact of the matter is that this is not just about the renovation of Kejriwal ka Mahal. It is the renovation of his mindset. And this is not just a case of moral corruption, but it is indeed a case of fiscal corruption too, because all the amounts were kept below 10 crore rupees so that they could escape all kinds of financial scrutiny. Today, there must be a probe, and apart from that, we must have an answer from Mr. Kejriwal.